So one of our most common questions we get here at Green Acres in our irrigation department is sometimes the heads get clogged or the nozzles get clogged, there's no water coming out. And that could be due to a couple of situations. When you pop this up, sometimes you get dirt or debris in the lines. And inside here, if you take the nozzle off and you take the screen out, this screen right here is designed to prevent any type of debris from flowing into the nozzle and causing that. So what you want to do is just take it apart, inspect it, maybe flush this out, go to your valve. You can manually kick it on or kick it on at the timer, whichever one you're more comfortable with. And you want to flush the line. You want to try and get as much debris out of there as you can. And then just go ahead and reassemble the sprinkler head, putting the screen in and the nozzle also. And then going back and testing it again, making sure it's working properly. If it's not, the chances are you probably have a clog in the nozzle itself. These nozzles have very tiny holes inside there for the water to press through. That makes that spray. If that's the situation, you will need to replace the nozzle. Another question we get asked a lot is, why are there sprinklers leaking around the edge right here? On these pop-up sprinklers like this, they do have a seal on them, and over time from usage, these things popping up and down a lot, and they get debris and grit inside there. It can scratch this shaft, or even some of that debris can lodge inside here and make it leak. So one thing you can do is, by removing this nozzle and this screen, and then taking the top off like this, just basically disassemble it. You can run this under the faucet, clean this out because there could be sand or grit inside there. Inspect the shaft as well and clean it down, and then just reassemble it, put it back together just like this, and then try it again. If it continues to leak past that point, the chances are your pop-up is no longer any good and you will have to replace it. So what we have here, these are Hunter pop-ups, the stream rotors. This is the PGJ and this is the PGP. A question we get a lot about these pop-ups is, how do I adjust them? Well, you will need a tool. When you purchase one of these, you should get a tool with it. It's included in the purchase price. It's really simple. You have one end right here that's slotted and it fits right in here in the top. You'll see there's a description there of what it looks like, and you just push that inside there, give it a quarter turn, and that's there so you can pop this up just like that. Then you remove this, and then if you look closely, you'll see right on here on the end there's a plus and a minus, and what you do is you use that same end and you insert that inside there. And then to make it bigger or smaller, you turn it towards either the plus or the minus. And just turning it back and forth each time you do that, give this a couple twists, it'll make it open it up so you can go even to a bigger arc. Or if you need to, reduce it down.